The price of greatness is responsibility. A fanatic is one who can't change his mind and won't change the subject. If you're going through hell, keep going. Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. A lie gets halfway around the world before the truth has a chance to get its pants on. We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. Now this is not the end. It is not even the beginning of the end. But it is, perhaps, the end of the beginning. No one can guarantee success in war, but only deserve it. Success consists of going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm. To improve is to change, to be perfect is to change often. You have enemies? Good. That means you've stood up for something, sometime in your life. This is no time for ease and comfort. It is time to dare and endure. Courage is what it takes to stand up and speak. Courage is also what it takes to sit down and listen. If Hitler invaded hell, I would make at least a favorable reference to the devil in the House of Commons. I am fond of pigs. Dogs look up to us. Cats look down on us. Pigs treat us as equals. The farther backward you can look, the farther forward you can see. History will be kind to me, for I intend to write it. Nothing in life is so exhilarating as to be shot at without result. I am an optimist. It does not seem too much use being anything else. We are masters of the unsaid words, but slaves of those we let slip out. Kites rise highest against the wind, not with it. It is a good thing for an uneducated man to read books of quotations. Never hold discussions with the monkey when the organ grinder is in the room. An appeaser is one who feeds a crocodile, hoping it will eat him last. Without tradition, art is a flock of sheep without a shepherd. Without innovation, it is a corpse. The pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity. The optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty. Play the game for more than you can afford to lose. Only then will you learn the game. It is always wise to look ahead, but difficult to look further than you can see. I never worry about action, but only inaction. I am easily satisfied with the very best. True genius resides in the capacity for evaluation of uncertain, hazardous, and conflicting information. When you have to kill a man, it costs nothing to be polite. Ending a sentence with a preposition is something up with which I will not put. Everyone has his day, and some days last longer than others. He has all of the virtues I dislike and none of the vices I admire. If you have 10,000 regulations, you destroy all respect for the law. We are all worms. But I believe that I am a glowworm. Never in the field of human conflict was so much owed by so many to so few. Perhaps it is better to be irresponsible and right, than to be responsible and wrong. It is more agreeable to have the power to give than to receive. When the war of the giants is over, the wars of the pygmies will begin. There are a terrible lot of lies going about the world, and the worst of it is that half of them are true. Short words are best, and the old words when short are best of all. In war, you can only be killed once, but in politics, many times. Sure I am of this, that you have only to endure to conquer. I have nothing to offer but blood, toil, tears and sweat. We shall draw from the heart of suffering itself the means of inspiration and survival. The problems of victory are more agreeable than those of defeat, but they are no less difficult. Man will occasionally stumble over the truth, but most of the time he will pick himself up and continue on. The power of man has grown in every sphere, except over himself. I am certainly not one of those who need to be prodded. In fact, if anything, I am the prod. Politics are very much like war. We may even have to use poison gas at times. I have never developed indigestion from eating my words. Do not let spacious plans for a new world divert your energies from saving what is left of the old. When you are winning a war, almost everything that happens can be claimed to be right and wise. Although prepared for martyrdom, I preferred that it be postponed. If it weren't for painting, I wouldn't live. I couldn't bear the extra strain of things. It is a fine game to play, the game of politics, and it is well worth waiting for a good hand before really plunging. War is mainly a catalogue of blunders. Subscribe and share for more interesting quotes.